Mr. President, I hope that you are doing well this morning. Good morning. The Economic Freedom Fighters, which is a political party in South Africa, which is recognized by the Independent Electoral Commission, the IEC, was created in 2013, in the same year that South Sudan was created. Now, if you read the history of Shaka, there is a line that says, uze ungamthinti lo mntakandaba ngoba uyothi uma umthintile uyobe uthinte uphunga wathinta nomageba. Ngathi mengilandela kwakhona bangitshela ukuthi uphunga nomageba kwakwamawele. Kwamanye amazwe e-Afrika amawele ayabulawa, kukhethwa elilodwa ukuthi li-survive elinye linga-survive ngamabomu. Thina-ke siwugasa sithi kwi-Economic Freedom Fighters lesize yakha ingoma ngoDuduzane oyiwele efuna ukulwa naye ilwa nobaba wakhe. Shuthi bayamsaba uJakobe uZuma ngoba usathane wepolitiki. Usathane wepolitiki udalwa i-exile. Indoda ephuma ku-exile mibhala incwadi uyibalekele leyo ncwadi ngoba iyanqumana indoda ese-exile ngoba manje ixoshwe ekhaya. Ingakho u-ANC unale ngoma ethi Oliver, Oliver wethambo, wethambo thina sigxotshiwe ekhaya sabalaza, awusabalaza, sabalaza, awusabalaza, 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 awusabalaza, sabalaza. Oliver, Oliver wethambo, wethambo thina sigxotshiwe ekhaya sabalaza, 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 awusabalaza, awusabalaza, sabalaza, awusabalaza, awusabalaza, sabalaza, awusabalaza, awusabalaza, sabalaza. Oliver, Oliver wethambo, wethambo thina sigxotshiwe ekhaya sabalaza, 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 awusabalaza, awusabalaza, sabalaza, awusabalaza. Mr. President, the EFF even created a song called Ubaba kaDuduzane. So meaning that they associate Zuma as Ubaba kaDuduzane only, not knowing that Jacob Zuma might have other children. He might have brothers abamashinga labe kwakukhulunywa ngabo uMaharaj abaziyo. So if the EFF strategy is to kill Duduzane to hurt Jacob Zuma because they were chased away from the ANC by Derek Hennekom, who also is an enemy of Zuma, because Hennekom went to court and said Zuma umthukile. Umlungu ungamthuki because uZuma uthuka abelungu, ingakho enebhadi nje. Wathuka noRonnie Castrill, ingakho engamfuni namanje. uCastrill waze wambhalela incwadi kuZuma ukuthi wena Zuma wathi ngumlungu. Mhlawumbe akasiye umlungu uCastles, mhlawumbe uyi-Komanisi, mhlawumbe uyi-MK. Thina-ke siwugasa sithi kwi-EFF yonke le efonywa ngo-2013 into entsha nje, into encane. Sithi uzumthinte lo mntaka Zuma, uzothi uma usumthintile uyobe uthinta uSoshangana uqobo, wathinta no-Edward Mondlane uqobo. Enye indaba enkulu, njoba kubuya i-MK party nje, ngiyibonile mina, ngibona i-MK u-2. MK ngambuza u-MK ukuthi uba igama lakhe, wathi yena uyi-AK-47. Shuthi lo muntu uyi-AK-47. Uyi-AK-47. So manje-ke mekuthiwa-ke you must provide a political school with a person who has a mentality of an AK-47. How do you teach that person politics? Because that is the biggest problem that the ANC faces 30 years later, 31 years later. That it means that in their camps, there was no political education. That's why the ANC always has political education. But now, how is it ABET? They're trying to do ABET for the MK so that they can learn. But the documents are already there. They must go and read the constitution of the ANC. That is political education. And read conference resolutions. Read discussion papers of the ANC. They must educate themselves. Give them laptops, just like you are giving laptops to university students. So that he's a soldier, he's going to learn. Tell them where to find information instead of trying to teach AK-47 politics, civilian politics. Of course, I never understood, Mr. President, what the ANC meant by the RDP of the soul. RDP of the soul is basically taking away your gun so that you cannot defend yourself, and then they call it DDR. Demobilization. Basically demobilization. But now how can you reverse a soldier that has spent 20 years in the bush and make him to wear civilian clothes in the same way that the Nigerians are able to do, that the Rwandans are able to do? Because Paul Kagame was a soldier and he became a president for life. I don't know whether Robert Mugabe was a soldier or was just an educated man, or Joshua Nkomo if he was a soldier or just an educated man. But Sani Abacha, Mr. President, was a soldier and became a president. Jacob Zuma was the head of intelligence. He was a soldier also of the MK, and not just an ordinary soldier, but a commissioned officer, a head of the intelligence. So now, why would the EFF try to kill a child of a person who was the head of the intelligence of the MK? The EFF must think very clearly about what it wants to do about Duduzane. If it has already done bad things or taken some of his properties or some of his monies, they must return it so that they can be forgiven. Because Jacob Zuma said this at the state capture inquiry, that, even white people, they were dealing with him personally. But the people who are now dealing with him are dealing with him logically, dealing with him family-wise. His boys couldn't were fired from jobs because they have his blood. So now, why do you go to the bush? You give people freedom. You send your children to school. At the end of the day, they don't get a job. Or when they get a job, they are fired because they are your children. Not that they are not doing the job, not that they are coming late at work or coming drunk at work, but because merely because they are your children. They are not HIV positive, like in that film, Philadelphia. The ANC might be making a huge mistake, Mr. President, by not teaching MK veterans economics. Maybe Thabo Mbeki can teach them economics because he, we are told, we don't know, we're not there, but he says he went to Lovedale. His father was a teacher, Honorable Governor Mbeki, but he was chased away from Lovedale and continued his education somewhere else. But he has a master's in economics, so he's the one who's supposed to teach the MK. Or Trevor Manuel, because Tito Mboweni is gone. So I don't understand why the ANC fails to do simple things. To the ANC itself, these people were owing money just yesterday. The sheriff was attaching their properties in their head office, Lutuli House, in just 31 years. Now, Mr. President, Darlene Jebo of the Batembu did something wrong by calling President Jacob Zuma a Zulu boy. If he did it, I didn't hear him, I wasn't there, but it is in the court papers. That means Darlene Jebo does not recognize the Republic if he calls a democratically elected man of war a boy. What does that tell us about the relationship between the state and traditional leadership? Because traditional leadership and the president are in the same constitution. So why would you call a person who is in the constitution, just like you, a boy, a Zulu boy? So meaning Darlene Jebo hates Zulu boys. He doesn't even want to speak to them, to see them, even if they are trying to help him. He doesn't even want help from the Zulus. So that's a problem. Now, if Darlene Jebo, using his power as a king of the Abatembu, my father was married to Mamtembu. So I'm conflicted. But if Darlene Jebo uses his power as the chief of the Batembu, as the warlord of the Batembu, to punish Jacob Zuma extrajudiciary in an extrajudicial manner for things that he did while he was a president, because Jacob Zuma could have pardoned King Darlene Jebo. But King Darlene Jebo called him a boy. Now, how can a boy give you a pardon? Jacob Zuma is older than 18 years. He was older than 18 years when he was a president. In South Africa, 18 years is the age of voting and an age where you can have a seat in parliament and you can even be elected as a president at age 18. So now how do you call a person who is older than 18 years a boy, Mr. President?